Hey guys, Justa guy here with another episode of Sevtech. Got stuff all prepared hopefully for this episode. I'm carrying a lot of goody stuff I built. I'm not sure if it's all of it. I think it is. Oh, it closed the thing down. I guess it doesn't save it when you close in the game. Excavator. I've got all the parts for it as far as I can remember. It's a big machine though. Oh, blocks of steel are cooking, yeah, over here. Should be done, I hope. Oh no, it takes forever. I started making charcoal blocks. I'm not sure if they're worth it though. By the way, charcoal out of this thing isn't really efficient unless you need this liquid. It's much better to make it in the kiln over here, because it gets you the low grade charcoal that you can you can't use it, the low grade charcoal, in this stuff. It doesn't work. It doesn't have a carbon value, but you can grind it up in this grindstone to get regular charcoal, and you get 4 pieces, I think it is, of charcoal per thing, and this can be used in that thing or compressed into a charcoal block. I did a block because it takes a lot to convert iron into steel when you use a block. I mean, this is used 3 blocks of charcoal, which is almost double a charcoal piece, which is probably not the most efficient, and it's still not even done with 1 piece yet. But we won't need that hopefully just yet. But I dug a hole down here like I said I would, because I'm planning to hopefully wire that power straight down. And I dug out this, and oh my gosh, is there a lot of this terra clay. I actually did make a shovel. It's nothing fancy. It's just got reinforced once on there. That's about it. It's just a nightly shovel with a steel handle, because I had those steel rods I made on accident. It doesn't really do any good. Just gives us some durability, and it's ecological. But I did all that because this terra clay is everywhere, and unfortunately terra clay is useless. If you break it up, you get these clumps, right? The only thing they're good for is if you cook them, they turn into these terracotta bricks. There is no recipe you can do with these bricks, at least nothing yet. And I don't even think you can place them down. You can't make a block out of them, so I don't get what the point of these are. But this stuff is really common, but it doesn't seem like you can use it for anything. It doesn't replace normal clay or anything, so whatever. But I use a projector, and this is this first starting block. Unfortunately, it looks like it might be the steel block. Let's get all these stuff down. Radiator block, light engineering block, redstone block. Oh, is steel sheet metal maybe? Oh, if you take the projector off your hotbar, you lose it. Okay. No? Oh, yeah, it is, I think. Oh, no, it is the right one. Okay, it didn't quite look like it when it was still down there. Okay. So there we go. And then scaffolding. Oh yeah, see, it turns into that nice sort of visible thing when it's the right block. It's kind of hard to tell for that first block though. Whoa. And this one was funny because when you first placed it down, oh, I didn't notice. Oh, I got rid of my shovel. That's why I got my shovel though, because this stuff. But yeah, as you can see, this thing has a weird shape. When you first put it down, it like dug into the ground and all that stuff. So heavy engine or light engineering block. What? I didn't realize. I need my shovel. Like I said, when I first put it down, I couldn't really tell where it went. Why is it taking so long for a shovel? Oh, I got an arrow, not my shovel. Okay. They look the same. get rid of all this. Oops, I need my light. Okay. Oh, it turns red if you put the wrong block in. That's a nice feature. Oops. Okay. Oops. That. Oh, that was the red block. I thought I put it down. This does take a lot of steel, by the way, guys. Why are some of those red? Doesn't that usually mean it's the wrong block? Or is it just highlighted where it is? Okay. Well, we'll ignore for now, see if it still works. Oops. There we go. I think that's the right one? No? There we go. So the red one is the wrong block. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I think I do need that steel. I thought it was the sheet metal. Okay, we got one block of steel made. Wow. Still have to get rid of our shovel for now. Let's put this down. Yeah, that was the one I need. The one that looks like it has the 4 points. Unfortunately, I only got one ready. And the other one's way slower. I don't know if there's any way to speed this up. I mean, other than having 2 or more of them. Takes like 5 minutes to make one. I wouldn't have recorded if I realized that was still a problem. So yeah, I need 3 more just for the ones on the bottom. And there's supposedly 9 total? Right? Yeah, a total of 9 blocks of steel. Oof. Yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna have to come back and fix all these. But let's just keep going with what we got, I guess. Sheet metal, sheet metal. Oops, wrong one. Having to have a pick just to undo mistakes is annoying. So this is another block that I don't have. That one's just all finicky. But if you put the wrong block there, it will progress. Wow, that's a lot of things. Okay, so scaffolding, 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 scaffolding. Sheet metal, sheet metal. Oops. What is that supposed to be? Can't really see it. The overlapping. Guess it's scaffolding? No? Let's get rid of these, maybe that'll clear it up. Oops. Okay. That's so glitchy. And this one's a light engineering block. Kinda hard to tell the difference between the light and the heavies, to be honest. Oh, the texture's really messed up. Okay. That's another steel block that I don't have. Sheet metal there. And there. I think that's a steel block. I don't have one. I've been using sheet metal for the most part to fill in all the blocks I don't have, but that's probably going to cause a problem. So that's the end of this. Oh wait. And the redstone one, which I missed completely. Wow, this is much bigger than I thought when I first placed down my little thing. Okay, let's get my shovel out again. Oops, that's my axe. Wow. Luckily I went down much further than I thought I had to. I was just trying to get out of the way because supposedly this thing runs for a bit and then runs out of energy. And the only thing here is water and nether crystal, which is what I'm shooting for. Light engineering block. That one over here. Okay. And then the heavy probably. Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of that. Scaffolding. Getting to the ones I have to fix is going to be a pain. Sheet metal. Alrighty then. So this is done other than the ones I messed up. Just making sure there's no blocks in a wall. Also, being this close to a wall is going to be a pain when I have to try to get to the inputs and the outputs. But let's just see how hopefully this works. At least I haven't gone through the ceiling yet. Man, of all the things that run out of... How did I miss this whole back wall? Okay. It is a redstone engineering block there. So everything is full except for the blocks that are wrong, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty sure it's 8, the all steel blocks I don't have. Okay, so that's a thing. I seem to have, I know I didn't exactly count. Well, we almost have another one. Almost. Wow, that makes a lot of slag for this though. Almost, wow. Well, let's get rid of some of these clumps. I've been keeping them, I don't know why I do though. This is the only semi-useful one I got, just towards all my random junk. Let's see, what else can we do while we wait for all that steel to cook? I really debated if I should just stop recording and started later. So, the metal press, does that, I can use the rod thing and make some, we can get that out of the way. I cleared out quite a bit of these, I remember. So I was clearing out with the mob farm to a degree. Still got some of those. The spawners that are broken and the ones that haven't are really weird. Like, for the longest time I still had, the skeleton guys, even though they were one of the first spawners I ever got. Then again, they only spawn in 2s. And sometimes those guys, like, run around looking for things, and sometimes they just stand there. Wow, 40. Get these. But most of the time, I have spikes on the ceiling now. Oops. And the floor. So most of the time when they fly around, they kill themselves. I mean, as you can see, I do get gas tears. Where's, yeah, 46 up here. So it's not like it never happens. I mean, it's a wasteful thing. It would have been a little better if the spawn radius was just the area they got killed in, but I'll take what I can get. I still don't really have a better way to kill anything other than the punji sticks. The only other thing I've come across is the iron spikes, which do less damage than the punji sticks, it seems. And they need a redstone signal to be extended. Yeah, we got that. We need to take out the plate. Plate. Gear. Oh, it was a, oops. Oh. Oh, the rod was already on there, okay. Put these in here and hopefully it works. Turn it on. Should have a couple pieces of copper still in there or whatever. Oh, steel. Whatever I was making last. Yeah. There we go. There's quite a few of them though that... Yeah. Whoa, whoa, I fell. I think they got backed up a little bit. Or is it because it takes two or... Got stuck. Takes 2 or 3 to make one. Yeah, I don't get this. I mean, some of it's because of my magnet thing getting in the way. Okay, so my thing... I get stuck and don't fall properly. Huh. Turn that off. It worked perfectly fine for all the iron ingots, but for whatever reason, the blaze powders don't fall in there properly. I'm thinking maybe I have to drop it down more? Let's get all these out of here so they don't shoot out everywhere. Okay. Dispenser. It's gonna be a problem. Pick this thing up. Pick that up, I guess. So we need to move everything down one, which is gonna cause some problems with our hopper. There we go. And let's see if we can get the dropper in there right. There we go. Oh, we need to make sure, move our lever so that thing doesn't start shooting out automatically. Come on. Can we reach that from down here? Whoa! That hole is such a dead hazard. I could probably block it off with a block, one of the light blocks. We can't reach it. Okay. And now we have the issue of needing an axe, obviously. How do I got another lever? Oh, don't ask me. Oh, I'm so bad with my levers. Okay, so probably gonna have to come in from the other side. We only actually need one now. Ah. We have an issue. The power line. can't break that other block. Because you have to have I have a type of chest that has to be opened. If I had one of the primal chests or something that didn't need to be open, it'd be okay. Which I might switch to, because I don't need a super large volume on this thing, but okay, let's see if maybe this is good enough. Let's oh, I have no idea what I did to lay at. Let's try 30. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 20. I can't believe I'm doing a -1s. And the duration, oops. Try 40. Okay. Oh, beautiful cobblestones were in there. Cobblestone out. Oops. These back in there. Okay. So it takes like 4 of them to make 1 rod. And they just pile up until there's 4, I think. Actually, look at that. So I probably didn't have to drop that down. So yeah, it gives you 3 if you grind it up. So I'm pretty sure it takes 4 to make 1. Oops, back. Metal press, yeah, 4 to make 1. Okay. Not the best of rates, but it works. Let's see here. Let's take a couple. Get the advancement. That was a big problem for nothing. Quite a few things use blaze rods. We have to make a windmill for the advancement, but I don't think I actually want the power. Because they have the whole problem of being too fast or spinning or whatever. So we don't need to make a brewing stand. We found one on the tower. Alchemy table might be important eventually. It's a part of the blood magic thing. It's just stone, plank woods, my orb, and gold. It's really, really simple. But just yet. Ooh, engine fragment. Yeah, that's really advanced stuff. Blaze lanterns look cool, but that's a lot of blaze. Evoker Fang summons a select magical evoker. We don't have an emerald. We don't have access to everything. The more... Oh, garden scythe. Make that. Harvest and replants large areas. That sounds interesting. Spawn detector, no thank you. Push things. Don't have nether stars. I don't know what the bundle of blaze rods is good for. There's a bauble that gives you fire resistance or protection. Really easy to make actually. Other than aquamarines. I mean, they're not too hard, but everything seems to use them. So that's all that. Burn times, whatever. Starlight. I can actually convert it to 4 blaze powder back for whatever reason. Ah, Crusher. Gives me 4 back and a chance of sulfur dust, which is pretty useless. I think I get that just from running coal blocks. Can make blood magic items. More blood magic items. Living armor, all that stuff. Okay. Millstone, the really bad thing. Transmutator, So yeah, it's doesn't seem to make anything amazing. It's the fuel source. Huh. Some of them fell off. I am going to have to fix that. Well, good thing I was watching it. I'm not sure why I failed there. Oops. There we go. Should be nearly impossible to fall. I may fall off the conveyor belt, but not everything. I might have the delay set so low that it takes too long for the 4 to fall for it to catch it. Let's see. One. Or I was too close, so my magnetic thing pulled it out of position. There we go. Yeah, it works most of the time. I wouldn't trust it to run very large orders, though. Let's put those back. Check this. So we got 2 more. Fortunately, it looks like we might have some issues. I didn't even use any of the radiators. Huh. I do remember this thing was a 2-part machine, and I might be building only 1 part. Okay. What's the radiator look like? Ah, that might be some of those blocks that I thought were steel. Supposedly 2 of those are getting used. Hey, so that one probably. Yep, steel. That one is not steel. Oh, it actually doesn't tell you until you break it out. Okay. So we still got a bunch that are. Ah, there's where the radiator ones are. I missed them entirely. Oh, well, we still got more to go. Wow. Thought we were done. Except for fixing the broken block. And another steel block I don't have. That's not a steel scaffolding block, huh? That's another steel block. I hope I have enough scaffolding with all these ones I've replaced the scaffolding. And steel, of course. But that would be the end of it. Wow. Man, I'm so short on steel. Got another 6 to go. Wow. Yeah, so unfortunately, I guess we're gonna have to end this episode without finishing. I mean, I really don't like that idea. But it's gonna be like probably a half an hour before it processes all those. And if I wanted to build another steel oven thing, it would be too much of a pain. And it wouldn't help too much. Well, let's build this windmill real quick. If I have the stuff. Just to get the advancement out of the way. I have another work. Why didn't I get credit for that? Oh, I have to do the one before it first. I never did find the frozen Arctic, but I haven't looked too much. So, table. Windmill. Let's see if we can do this. Now, to make sure I write the right windmill, Immersive Engineering. Not the better with mods one. Single the whirlwind, huh? Windmill. This takes a bunch of windmill blades and an iron ingot. Then the sails upgrade it further or something like that. So treated wood and treated sticks. I made a bunch, but I also used a bunch for my water wheels. How many of these do I need? 8. Wow. Go back and see if we can shift click this. 16. We do not need 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 8. And this should work. Alright. We have a windmill, and now we need a kinetic dynamo. Oh, I guess not. We don't actually have to attach anything to get the advancement. Well, now. I am kind of interested in seeing how this works, but I don't have... Oh, we do. We have quite a bit of copper now. Well, I mean, we can make copper wires easily. So I should be able to make another kinetic dynamo. Kinetic. There we go. Because it mainly took this copper coil block, which took 1,000,000 wires, which are these. Needed a total of 8, which I probably should have just done. I didn't want to shift click and ruin everything though. Okay, and that should be that. Now we can this. I love this table. I mean, it's not perfect. It's only one chest worth, but trying to have one stack of everything does help a lot. So now we got this dynamo. We got our windmill. Let's go back to the windmill. Look at these sails. See what they do. No info box. So windmill sail. How do you get tough fabric? Hemp cloth, tough fabric. Hemp, tough cloth. Hemp fibers. I have hemp fibers. I don't know if I have that many. Where's my hemp? String. I had a stack total. So let's shift click. Ah, I can't shift click because my inventory is too full. Ah, I see how it is. The sticks replace what I took out. I don't know if we need cobblestone in there, but making some room. Try this again. Yeah, these. There we go. 7 of them, which is about right. Although I think I need 8. No. 6 of them, okay. And how many of these do I need? I'm thinking I need 1 for every blade. But let's just see what this looks like. Now, we're probably going to do this a little bit from our base because ideally this will power the excavator in another area. Now I think here's good enough. Kinda want to put it up high on these mountains, but then I don't have torches and everything over there for monsters. I don't want this blown up, but oh well. I'll just try to be careful. Of course it's night too. Now I'm going to put this off of my old bridge, where I used to do, every time I died from the spawn I would jump off this thing. Ooh. Do I have my engineering hammer? That is a question. Yes I do. I want to rotate this. Right, windmill. Ooh, that looks cool. And then windmill sail. Oh yeah, you need one for every blade if you want to do it. Which is, I can't remember how many blades is on this. I guess 8? Wow. That's a lot of hemp. That is awesome. I love jumping that. Sap tree, the only one I ever got to grow. Oh, too bad you can't really see it from a distance. Not in the nighttime anyway. That is gonna be the saddest little windmill ever. It's not actually powering anything. Kind of scared to get attacked right now because I don't have any of my weapons equipped, and I'm actually hungry too. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. That's gonna be Site B for my digging operation eventually. I mean, I don't know how good power that gives, and the whole rainstorm thing causing trouble is really worrisome because it rains where I'm at all the freaking time. It's practically a rainforest. Like every other day, Minecraft day, I swear it's raining. Which is good for my rain barrel system. It was sucky when I first started it though because it barely get like a bucket or super rainstorm. But yeah, I'm probably, yeah, I still only got one. I need like 6 more. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be the end of this episode. Catch you later. Bye.